got the tissues.
Girl, what we need that for?
I mean, just in case. When did you get your divorce?
I got my divorce when I was separated, or when was it actually
Okay,
finalized?
so when you became separated,
Uh-huh.
and then when you got your divorce finalized.
Okay, so I became separated in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say like September 2021, and it finalized not until 2023.
Okay.
But that was mainly because of COVID.
Okay.
Because it was like the systems was all backed up, so it was a lot of waiting, and then a lot of the other people, like the lawyers and stuff, getting sick and shit like that.
So how long you been divorced?
Hold up. 2 years?
You been divorced for 2 years?
Yeah, because it finalized February 2023. Yep.
Okay.
And we already passed February 2025. So yeah, 2 years.
I've been divorced for almost a month.
Let's get into it.
I got separated. We separated, even though ain't no such thing as separation in Texas. But
Right.
we separated in my mind.
Yeah.
We separated back in February of this year.
Okay.
So we've been separated from probably February to August.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm freshly divorced. Question of the day. Do you believe in divorce?
I don't want to sound like a hypocrite. Yes, I do believe in divorce. Do I like it? No. I didn't want to have one. And I know it seems, like I said, a little hypocritical saying that. But I really didn't want to get a divorce because I do take marriage very seriously. Like that covenant, under God, I take it serious. But I do believe if it's not working out under certain circumstances, then absolutely, yeah, you should pull the plug.
Not pull the
Pull
plug.
it. Just go ahead and pull it.
Honestly, when I got married, I did not believe in divorce. Baby, this was together forever. We even in heaven, we together.
We together.
Ain't no death to us part.
Mm-mm.
I feel like I invested so much time and energy into this. So, no,
Yeah.
I really don't believe in divorce, even though I was the one
That's another
who
thing.
decided to get the divorce.
Yes.
But I don't believe in it, no.
And that was the same thing for me because, yeah, we had separated, but we were discussing separating and then, going to counseling, waiting for about 3 months, straight counseling and getting counsel from our church and things like that. And then we was supposed to come back. But nah, I was the one that eventually pulled the plug on it too.
Okay, so to add to that, do you believe counseling could save marriage?
I believe that counseling could help marriage, but ultimately it's up to the two people that's in it.
That's true.
So you could go to all the counsel sessions in the world. You could pray as hard as you want to pray, but the other person has to be willing to accept it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I was in counseling for months. It was up and down. And I was like, I don't want to do this no more.
It's like that light switch. You really wake up one day and just be like, what?
But honestly, I ain't believe in counseling either. Only reason because I felt like that was always last resort.
Okay.
But I knew he was gonna waste my time, so I was
You
just
knew
like,
what you was dealing with. Yeah.
I don't really want to go to the counseling. He was just like, well, we gonna figure it out, and I was like, okay, we'll see. Counseling actually helped open my eyes to my own insecurities, my own issues, my own unresolved trauma.
Yeah.
And baby, I got my my rights read. Counseling.
Am I the problem?
Yeah, I was like, what? This is not for me. It's for him. He's the problem, not me.
It's his fault, yeah.
But yeah, you're right. If two people are not willing to go to counseling and show up for each other, then no, it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh Lord, this is a good one.
What?
Would you go back after the divorce? Like, you know how time passed, y'all co-parenting, everything
You talking about with the
good.
same?
Yeah, with the same
Okay.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, obviously, I did not. That's that's obvious. No. No.
Even if the Lord came down and changed them, you wouldn't go back?
No.
If you was not in a relationship right now, and he came to you, and he apologized, and he's showing his ways that he got better, you wouldn't go back?
Nope.
I mean,
Nope. Because if that was the case, then I would have stuck it out throughout the counseling, or I would have just stood in the marriage. I wouldn't have went through the whole divorce process.
but yeah, sometimes you need that space, or you don't realize things, and you trying to grow outside of a person, and then y'all can come back together.
Nope. The whole divorce process could get really, really ugly. And I know that has worked out for other people where they take time apart or they divorce for years and then the kids get older and they come back together.
Yeah.
I just don't see that happening with this situation because we married when I was much younger. I was in my early 20s. I'm 32 now. So the woman I am now would not be the right fit for him. And I'm not saying that he hasn't grown either, but my type is a little different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Your mindset is different.
My type is different. My mindset is different. The way I respond and act to stuff is different. So I wouldn't see how he...
And it was probably a lot of trauma there, too.
Exactly.
You probably forgave him, but you just don't forget.
And likewise, I'm sure it's the same way for him, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it go both ways. What about you?
Hell no. Hell no.
Oh, Lord.
Mine is kind of like the same story. I got married at 19. Literally, my life was wrapped around him. I became a wife and a mother, and I didn't even know myself.
Yeah.
I missed out on young adulthood. I don't even know what's out there. I heard it's horrible, but
Ain't nothing out.
But
nothing.
I did have moments where I didn't want to go back because I was like, you got me out in these single ass streets.
It's different.
It is different from 15 years ago. I probably could have found somebody else.
Yeah.
Or I think I would have stayed for the benefits or so I can build myself financially. But the Lord himself would have to come down here and convince me, hey.
And tap on your forehead. Be like, Tabitha.
Gone back. But even then, I'm going to have to talk to the Lord and say no.
Be like, I don't know about that one. I don't know. Speaking of God, do you think God is disappointed because you got a divorce?
No, I'm not. But because of it depends on the situation. Okay. Because of my situation of infidelity, he broke covenant. So, no, because now you can move on. You can actually get a divorce. That's one thing God did allow, that you can walk away from your marriage.
Yeah.
If it's infidelity. No, I don't think he's disappointed. Now, I'm pretty sure he's disappointed if, he cheating and you cheated and all that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
All the extra stuff.
Yeah. So it's good to repent.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think he's disappointed because you got a divorce. And then most people do think because you get a divorce, God is upset with you. And they think because all the trials and the tribulations that come after getting a divorce. Yeah, that's what make them feel like God disappointed in me for doing that. And what would be another reason? Why would he be disappointed for you getting a divorce outside of infidelity, though?
Probably if you just like, I don't love him the same way no more.
Oh, so just giving up on your marriage.
Just giving up on your marriage, yeah. Just thinking y'all gonna feel like y'all supposed to be in love for what you would say y'all together 15 years.
Yeah.
So like 15 years of just nonstop love. And I'm not saying that for some couples that don't happen, because it do. But for everybody, no. You're going to have those periods where you probably don't really like each other. So just pulling the plug on a divorce for something like that, I would feel
But what
disappoint God.
if y'all not equally yoked?
Well, God warns you about that in the beginning. But we
you
don't listen.
You don't always
We
pay
don't
attention
listen.
until you get with the person. You go through life lessons and struggles and kids and careers.
But we don't listen though. Like he talk about that.
But how do you see that first to know at a young age?
At a young age, okay.
How do you see that at a young age? Like, okay, this not the person for me.
That would be hard to see because you're younger. But you're an adult now though.
Hey, there's some adults out here.
No, absolutely. They have like that
don't see it.
That young mindset. But I just feel like disappointed, yes. But when it comes down to like being angry about it, or you feel like you a bad Christian or whatever, you know what I'm saying, however they recognize themselves, no, I don't think that.
Okay.
But it's like hating the sin but not the person.
I like that.
Yeah. Maybe the way I acted and the way he acted throughout the marriage, I'm sure, yes, that pretty much probably disappointed God. But us walking away from it, no. Oh, Lord. This the next question? All right, let's see. I got to get comfortable. All right, let me see. Would you get remarried?
Who wrote that question? I did.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think about blended families? First part of that question is, would you get remarried, Tabitha?
That's a hard question.
That's a
I was actually in therapy, and I was telling her, babe, I ain't never getting remarried. This was like one of it's the trauma from it.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, God gonna send you your husband. And I whoop-de-woo. I was like, that sounds wonderful. But God gonna have to send him to my door. Because I don't go outside enough to even find me another husband. I really don't. I don't. Like, that's not even on my mind to get married. Like, I mean, it's beautiful. I would love to get remarried. But at this very moment, that scares the hell out of me to get remarried. The divorce was expensive.
It was.
And it just all the revising, all the arguments. I don't know. Because, baby, if I get remarried, we to death do us part.
Yeah, for real this time. Like,
for real. You cheat, yes. We cheat, we all about to be cheating.
Look, because it's, and then decrees and then the process.
I don't believe in cheating in marriage and all that. I really prefer a new marriage and find somebody. But the way these people set up today, I don't know. Okay, let me say this. I'm not looking for it. But if it happens, it happens. But I'm not looking for it.
So basically, you're not against it.
No.
You're not against it.
No, I don't want to.
Well, I mean, it's still fresh for you, though. It's just been a month.
Even if it was 5 years.
But you don't know that.
I do.
We'll see. In 5 years, Tab gonna be married.
Oh, Lord.
You might be married before
I'm
me.
about to say probably by next year. Because I don't even want to do the whole big wedding thing no more. I want to just go elope.
You just want to,
and just get it over. Let's just go on vacation and come back home. Now, to answer your other question, because that's would be hypocritical of me to say, well, I don't want to be with you because you got kids. I got 4 kids. Now, it's different if you got it depends on how many kids you got. I think my limit is 4.
That's a big limit.
Because I have 4.
Because you have 4, yeah.
Depends on how many baby mamas you got.
This is true.
I mean, I don't really scream something is wrong, but I need to see why. It ain't working out. Was it just something? You got her pregnant? Did y'all get married and it work out? That's a lot.
That's a lot because the only common denominator so far look like you. So why you
Because I
got...
only got one ex-husband and one baby daddy, which just happened to be the same person.
Child, I can't speak on
That is there is no judgment to nobody who got an no judgment there.
But as for you,
I'm
in
saying
your
for
situation,
me, I only have one ex-husband and 4 kids, and he just happened to be the baby daddy, and I can't have no more kids, so I'm good.
Yeah, so you... And in my situation, what had happened was so bad. So no, I had my son young. I was fresh out of high school, and then I had him, and then not me explaining myself. Feel like the lights just like explain yourself. But nah, so I had him young, and then I met my now ex-husband about 3 years after that, and then fell in love, and then we had a daughter together once we got married. And then what had happened was that didn't work out either. So here I am.
That's what I
said. It depends on the situation.
It really does. You gotta really explain to me now. If you just out there just
doing a damn thing,
just getting everybody and their mama pregnant, then no, that's a problem for me.
That's a big problem
because there's no stability in you.
And also, I just want to say this: when I was dating, because I am in a relationship right now, but
please,
and don't plan on ending it at all.
Please don't contact her. Okay,
because I love mine. I do remember telling myself like, you can't really be mad if if you meet a guy and he not feeling it. Like if that counts you, if that counts you out. Like, because I know some women get upset when they're like, oh, just because I have multiple baby daddies, like that's a problem for you. But I mean, everybody has a right to like what they like and want what they want. And for a lot of people, family upbringing is serious. And it does take a lot of patience to have to deal with 2 different men. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 different co-parents. One person might co-parent one way, the other person might co-parent another way.
I feel like I got 10 in one.
Yeah, but you gotta keep it respectful, basically. Yeah. So would I get remarried? Yes, I would get remarried. Before I had said,
because
you know the stuff that they don't, and
it's true.
So I would get remarried, but when my divorce was fresh, like how it is with you right now, I was like, hell no. I ain't never doing this shit again. I ain't never getting married again. I said that over. I ain't ever. I didn't even really want a real relationship. That's just how I felt at that moment. And just like I said, because of like what you were talking about, the whole process of it, like having to go through it, it's like a business.
No, it's you grieving your marriage also.
But I'm talking about the paperwork part. Like, you got to split up accounts.
But that doesn't have... That paperwork part is not...
everything.
That's not with God.
That's
with the government. That's what makes it a business. With the government. And what people are afraid... That's what people are afraid of.
But that's what was my reason for saying I didn't want to ever do it again. Because I don't want to deal with...
I just don't want to go through the trauma again.
If it wasn't to work out, I don't want to deal with that part of it. And I'm in agreement with that, with the trauma thing too. It's scary to put yourself back out there after whatever happened or went down in your marriage.
Because I'm crashing out.
Right. And we don't...
Because don't play in my face. Don't come over here playing in my face. And the other problem was I didn't have boundaries.
That's true.
Now I got boundaries. And I'm older. And probably most men probably not going to want to talk to me. Which is weird because they still want to talk to me. I'll be like, I would let them know up front.
Yeah.
I got 4 kids. I am divorced. I don't come over here playing in my face because, I'm the person with the big heart.
Yeah.
I don't want to build a nigga no more. I want to do that.
At all.
This ain't Build-A-Bear.
You want them to come
already.
Prepared.
And men don't always come prepared, which is fine. But I don't want to have to be your emotional punching bag. I don't want to always have to ask you how you're feeling. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but at some point, don't you just want to come to me and be like, babe, can we talk? I'm having a bad day. And just emotional reassurance. It's just a whole list of stuff. Now, I honestly feel like the next man would have to go through a lot.
It's gonna take.
He got to be willing to go through a lot just for me to say yes. Please don't do it publicly. Cause I don't know how I feel.
I said the same thing.
Make sure I'm good before you start
I don't
planning.
want no public proposal at all.
Cause
Like,
baby, but then I think about it. I do want a public proposal, but I don't know how much. Make sure we on the same page
I feel like
before we get there.
when that man come, he gonna know what to do. He's this time around, he gonna know you and he's gonna do it the right way. That's just my feelings on it. But like I said, yeah, I would get remarried. Before I said no, but now I say yes. Blended families, I gotta be okay with that. Like I said, because I got my own thing going on over here. Like I can't expect that.
Oh.
But originally I said that I actually wanted to find somebody that already had kids. Because I was like, dang, having to have another child all over again.
They don't want no kids.
I don't know if I'll deal with somebody that didn't want any kids.
But he like kids, but he probably been around kids and growing up and stuff. For me, I don't, because I have 4 kids. I can still kind of have kids, but I can't.
Yeah.
Let me explain what that means. I had a hysterectomy, but I still have my ovaries. I still have my eggs, because it's an expensive procedure to get egg transferred and all that and fertilized. I don't want to go through that. I'm almost 40 years old. I want to go live my life. My children are growing up. I don't want to do that. Question though.
What?
The blended family on their side. How would you handle that?
Well, what you mean? Like, they baby mamas?
No, their wives or whatever, if they decide to get married. How would you handle that?
Oh, my baby daddy's wives? You talking about them? Yeah. Hey, girl! Come get these kids!
But she got to be the right one. You can't just jump all in.
Of course not. Yeah, I trust that. Child, that first one, I don't know. But my ex-husband, I'm pretty sure once he find the right woman, he not gonna just have anybody. I trust his judgment on who he will have around our kids. Well, not kids. I trust his judgment, and as long as I meet the woman and we have a sit down, a powwow, we good. Like
I don't even think my ex-husband ever getting remarried. I think he was one and done. I think I was the love of his life, and he realized he messed up. He's not a bad person. I wish him nothing but happiness. He's really not a bad person. He just lost his way in life. So I don't think he gonna want no. I think he maybe at the most he'll probably have a girlfriend,
but never.
He ain't never getting married. He like, nope, this too much. I ain't got to. Nah, girlfriend. Hey, I don't want to talk to you no more.
Because he could just
he could just cut it off, keep going, go get another one.
Yeah, nah. I hope that my ex-husband remarries again. That would be.
Baby, I feel like you.
That would be
Girl,
great.
what you doing? Cause I'm going somewhere this weekend. Come get your kids.
Kid free.
Come get your children.
So, how did you process your divorce?
Ooh, I'm actually still processing my divorce. You know how you think you over something, and then you feel good one day, and then the next day you crying about it. Then the next day you still trying to piece together why this even happened. Whew. I don't know. I would say therapy.
Okay.
God, and a lot of praying, crying. I definitely cried a lot. I had nightmares. I didn't even think that was a thing. I had nightmares of my husband cheating on me.
You talking about throughout the divorce process, or?
Yes, when we were separated. I would have nightmares that would wake me up in the middle of the night and I would start crying. So, don't do that because you're going to make me start crying.
That's why I'm trying to laugh, y'all.
It wasn't just the one woman. It was just like multiple women. It's women I didn't even know. It was just different faces of women. So that was the hurtful part. And then the having to face him every day, having to sit there and be nice.
And be nice to him. Yeah.
And most people would think you crazy for being nice. That was just the way I processed stuff. Because why am I gonna be spiteful and mean to a person who just drug me through the mud and back? And it ain't just the infidelity; it was the abuse, the verbal, not physical, because I don't play.
At all.
Verbal. It was the emotional, the mental, the spiritual. Did you know it's the spiritual abuse?
Yeah.
Financial abuse. Yeah. I'm still processing my marriage even after divorce because we still ain't there yet. I hope one day that we could be friends, but it's gonna take
A lot of
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still processing. I don't have the nightmares no more, but I do pray a lot about it.
Well, hopefully by the time we do this next year and we still doing the podcast,
We will.
you'll be in a much different
Hopefully we
space.
this no. How about the next 6 months?
I'm trying not
For
to
the next 3 to 6 months. I do not want to still be processing my divorce next year.
it happens because okay, so like I said, I had my divorce all the way back in 2023, and even now it definitely still leaves an effect on you, for sure.
Yes, I'm very
And
traumatized.
my divorce process was not a good one.
Mine wasn't either.
We both were acting super petty. I was angry. I was mad. I was mad at him. I was mad at myself. I was mad at God. Cause like, why would you even bring this person into my life if this is, what it was gonna be? I was mad at myself because I felt like I was the one that broke up the family since I was the one that was pushing, that wound up pushing for the divorce. So I had to deal with that. I had to deal with my kids being affected by it. Because my daughter, she was just, when we separated, she was just one. So, yeah, because we separated in 2021. And then, so it went from that to me partying. Like, I did not have my shit together at all. I was working overnight at work, 12-hour shifts. I would come home, go get brunch, drink some wine, sleep a little bit, then go to work, then repeat all over again. It's just, I just wasn't in a good place, and I didn't handle my divorce the way I would give you, advice. What, Tab, don't do that, don't say that,
But
because
everybody process it different.
the way I handled it was not the right way, and eventually I did just get tired of being bitter and angry.
Yes.
It was much harder because I'm not that person. Like, I'm not like that. So
It's exhausting.
it's exhausting. It was much harder for me to keep that up than what it was for me just to like turn the other cheek and then just try to compromise on certain things.
That's how it was in the beginning for me. I always felt like, I gotta get back. I gotta get them back for making me feel like this. So I tried to pick anger wherever it was. I was literally finding stuff.
Yeah.
Why is this in here? Why you doing this?
Little shit.
I'm about to go out with my new man,
Yeah.
knowing damn well I ain't got no new man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think for me it's my children that they help me process it, even though they're dealing with their own trauma as they go through divorce. But I know what this feels like as a kid because I went through this also. But my parents weren't married, but they were together for a long time. But I think my oldest is taking it the hardest.
And how old is your oldest?
He about to be 14.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I have 5-year-old twins. It's the fact that they don't really know what's going on, but I know they feel it. And I have my 12-year-old. Yeah, they help me actually get through this because I try to not keep nothing from them and make sure I break down everything for them. So, yeah.
Okay. That's the.
I saw you, girl. I was finna.
I know. I'm like trying not to. And then, but another thing that helped me, I did sign up for therapy again. Just for myself, and that helped push me through that in prayer and, getting back into church and things like that. But realizing that I needed to be good whether I was married or not. I needed to be the best version of me for myself and for my kids. So therapy really helped me make that change too, because I started realizing everything, all the stuff where I fucked up at and why I did it and why I have a tendency to do that, not just with intimate relationships, but friendships. And it stems from childhood trauma, of course, but at some point, it's your responsibility to fix it.
And accountability.
You gotta be accountable. And if something isn't working out, if you're holding yourself accountable and then the other person is not, and you feel like, well, he did this, so I should do this back to him, just walk away from the relationship. Because, yeah, they might be messed up and it might be fucked up for what they doing to you, but you know better. You're trying to grow. So don't be around somebody that brings you to that place again. Maybe that person shouldn't be in your life. And that goes for the relationships or friendships. It's just period. And it's people reaching out to try to see, just for mess, just to be nosy, versus I'm here for you. I want to help you. I'm here to pray for you, uplift you, anything.
And don't let everybody pray for you.
Nah, don't.
Because you don't know if they praying for your downfall. You don't know if they be wanting your husband that you finna let go. All kind of stuff.
And you'll lose a lot of friendships with divorce as well.
I definitely lost one.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I think the other part that helps me process is my village. I have a really big village.
You do.
Yes.
We go hard. Let me clarify. We.
Well, you got us. So, yeah, I would honestly say my village don't play. They come. I tell them something, and they be like, "What we need to do? How can I show up and support you?"
Real quick.
So I appreciate all my village. I really do, cause this tough.
Well, thanks for tuning in today, guys, with us.
Yes, I had a really good time expressing about my divorce. I feel like I got a lot off. It was very refreshing.
Yeah. Until next time.
Bye.